Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for taking the time to come here. We feel this is obviously a very important event that we need to share some public information on, and we'll do the best that we can, recognizing that the matters we're going to talk about are currently before the court. So in the usual fashion, unfortunately, I know it's a little frustrating, but we're not able to share detailed evidentiary issues with you, but we will share as much information as we possibly can, because we do recognize this is important, and we want to share the information with the public.
In November 2015, detectives from the Criminal Investigation Branch of the Niagara Regional Police Service commenced an investigation into an aggravated assault, which was a stabbing, of a 38-year-old male from the Niagara region. As a result of this investigation, a 29-year-old male was arrested and charged with aggravated assault. Allegations stemmed from this investigation about a possible sexual assault of a young child. As a result of this information, detectives from the Child Abuse Unit became involved. Over the next 9 months, the investigation into child sexual abuse and internet child exploitation grew considerably in scope. Detectives gathered evidence that indicated that there were multiple children at risk. This complex investigation expanded quickly and is still ongoing. As previously mentioned, caution has been taken to protect the identities of the victims. As a result, we will not be releasing detailed information on the identities of those arrested or of the specific locations where the offenses are alleged to have taken place. These matters are still before the courts, and publication bans are in effect. During this investigation, a total of 6 children between the ages of 4 and 17 years old were identified and rescued. Some of these children had been victimized, and others were actively being targeted as future victims of sexual abuse and sexual exploitation, which was prevented by police intervention. Each of the children identified as being at risk are now in places of safety with the assistance of Family and Children's Services. There is currently no evidence that any other children were targeted or involved in this specific investigation. The Child Abuse Unit investigation centered on a 33-year-old female from the Niagara region. This accused female is the biological mother of 2 female victims under the age of 18 years old, the youngest being 4 years of age. The female was arrested on January 22, 2016, and she remains in custody. Charges are based on allegations that she had sexually assaulted both of her children. Some of the charges date back approximately 6 years ago, involving offenses against her eldest child. It is alleged that this accused also made her 4-year-old daughter available to be sexually assaulted by other individuals. It is further alleged that this accused supplied sexually explicit photographs of her children for her own personal gain. Evidence uncovered during Project Iceberg also implicated this accused in the initial aggravated assault investigation and led to charges against her of attempted murder. The male initially charged with aggravated assault has also had his charges upgraded to attempted murder. The victim in that incident is also one of the accused in Project Iceberg. This female accused is currently facing a total of 36 criminal charges, including attempted murder, sexual assault with a weapon against both her children, child pornography-related offenses, and procuring related offenses. A detailed list of charges against all of the accused will be available in the media kit. 5 other individuals have been arrested in connection to this project. These accused persons were either known to this accused female or were actively sought out by her through social media. A combined total of 77 criminal charges have been laid against the female accused and 5 male accused persons. I'm going to talk a little bit about the other 5 accused. Accused male number 1, on November 16, 2015, the 20-year-old male from the Niagara region was arrested and charged with 1 count of aggravated assault. As indicated earlier, the charges against this male have now been upgraded to attempted murder. He attended a bail hearing, has been released from custody under judicial authority with several conditions. On January 22, 2016, a 27-year-old male from the Niagara region was arrested and faces a total of 11 charges including sexual assault with a weapon against one female victim under the age of 16 years old, and child pornography-related offenses. This male remains in custody. Accused male number 3. On January 28, 2016, a 38-year-old male from the Niagara region was arrested and faces a total of 9 charges of sexual assault-related offenses against 2 female victims under the age of 16 years old. This male attended a bail hearing and has been released from custody under judicial authority with several conditions. Accused number 3 is also the victim in the stabbing. Accused male number 4. On February 4, 2016, a 35-year-old male from Toronto was arrested and faces a total of 12 charges, including sexual assault-related offenses against one female victim under the age of 16 years old, and child pornography-related offenses involving 2 female victims under the age of 16 years old. This male remains in custody. Accused male number 5. On February 18, 2016, a 34-year-old male from the Niagara region was arrested and faces a total of 8 charges, including sexual assault-related offenses against one female victim under the age of 16 years old and child pornography-related offenses. This male remains in custody. Over 60 electronic devices were seized for forensic examination. Methodical forensic examination of all of the seized devices is required to ensure that no victim has been overlooked and that no evidence is left undiscovered. The examination of the significant volume of data from these devices is currently ongoing by our investigators. The following NRPS units have assisted the Child Abuse Unit and the Child. We are all grateful for the hard work of everyone involved, ensuring that 6 children were able to be rescued. Moving forward from this difficult ordeal will not happen overnight for the victims. The ripple effects of these crimes, as well as the investigation, has left a significant impact on everyone involved, from the victims and their families to the investigators, child protection workers, and prosecutors.
Project Iceberg is probably one of the larger ones. I know just from our coordination area for the provincial strategy, there's a number of investigations of this type that take place right across the province, often involving collaboration between several of the provincial strategy partners. But this is by far one of the more significant ones where we're identifying a lot more child victims and we're a lot more people in charge with various offenses.